Hey everyone, Eugene here, back again, this time with another segment of 5 designer fragrances. Would I buy them again? I've got 5 very popular mainstream designer fragrances here, all marketed towards men. I've done this, this is my 3rd segment. The first one was a very popular kind of, got a... I'm not even going to say, just go and watch it. Kind of controversial. I probably didn't use the best wording for the video and got a lot of thumbs down. But, you know, honesty, people just have a hard time with honesty or having some of their favorite perfumes being bashed. But this is all just for fun and it's just really my opinion. So, you know, if it doesn't suit whatever your beliefs are, you know, leave a comment below or let me know how you feel. Not a big deal. I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings or that sort of thing. So I did purchase, these are all purchased by me. Some of them are kind of blind buys, and from time to time I like to take things that are quite popular either in the YouTube community or just in the fragrance community, and things that are very popular or being hyped about. I just kind of like to make an order and see what all the buzz is about. So I've got 5 here that they've all been buzzed about at one time or another, and we'll see. I'll give you my take and I'll let you know if these are something that I would repurchase after getting to know them. So the first one is the very popular and not that very old. This is Prada L'Homme. This is the EDT. And after getting to know this is definitely not one that I would purchase again. This just isn't for me or my style or taste in fragrance. I mean, it's not a bad scent. It's a very pleasing scent, driven by mass market consumers. I find this a little bit immature for me, more for the high school crowd. Just basically very fresh and unsophisticated. So I'm not going to get a whole lot of use out of this bottle. I just kind of feel like it's a little bit too young for me. Not that I'm old by any means, but just kind of very clean and something I would see somebody in high school really enjoying. But as far as adult, I don't find it very adult friendly. But like I said, it's not a bad fragrance by any means. It's just not one that suits my needs as a fragrance enthusiast. So Prada L'Homme, definitely not a repurchase for me. Going forward, this is the next one from YSL. This is M7 Oud Absolute, a repackaged, maybe even a reformulated M7. I'm not really sure. I'm not very familiar with the original M7, which was legendary in the fragrance community, especially on base notes. A little bit on YouTube as well, but M7 I'm not entirely crazy about. It's a simple fragrance with complexity in it. To me, it wears very close to the skin, and it's all smoky wood and more smoke, especially in the base. I do like it. I don't love it. Given the choice, I would repurchase this, but I'm not sure if I would wear it a whole lot because I just, I'm not sure it excites me as much as it does the rest of the community, and I really don't know why. It might just be because it wears very close to the skin. The oud is not the type of oud that is very popular these days. What we're getting today is very smoky and dry, whereas this is more medicinal, which I don't mind, but it's not very oud heavy like the things that we're used to coming out. Now you got to remember, this is one of the first oud-based perfumes to come out on the market. It's not the very first. Guerlain has taken that with their Habit Rouge Eau de Parfum, believe it or not. They just don't market it as much as YSL and Tom Ford like to acknowledge themselves with the first release of oud in the Western market. So M7 I would repurchase. Not by any means giving this a glowing repurchase, but I would. I do like it enough to repurchase. Next is the legendary Terre de Hermes in the fragrance community. Very popular. This is the Eau de Toilette. Would I repurchase this? This is actually my second bottle. So would I repurchase this? In a heartbeat. This is one of the greatest masculine designers of all time. Seems very simple, but behind that simpleness is a lot of nuances and complexities. I love this. This is very versatile. It seems basically like an orange-based perfume, but I get some incense in there coming from that benzoin, a lot of wood notes, earthiness. I actually get a lot of florals from this that aren't mentioned too much, and florals are attributed to geranium, which kind of gives us that muskiness that we get. So Terre de Hermes, legendary in base notes. It made base notes #1 from 500 perfumes, voted on by the readers and the users of this internet database. So Terre de Hermes, absolutely, I would repurchase this in Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, Eau Très Fresh, and any other version that they came out. Jean-Claude Elna's masterpiece, absolutely one of the best designers ever released. Number 4, this is Valentino Uomo Intense, highly regarded again through the fragrance community. Supposed to be, or it smells a lot to me like Dior's Homme, you know, the lipsticky vibe, the lady's handbag. I don't find it nearly as close to Dior Homme as a lot of people would think, and for that reason I would not repurchase this again. Again, I find this kind of not sophisticated enough to suit my needs. I get a whole lot of sweetness and freshness in the opening that I don't like at all. Kind of takes away from this fragrance, and it's not really till deep into the dry down where those woody notes come out where I can actually enjoy this. But I gotta go through almost 3 or 4 hours of that sweet freshness in the opening that I don't enjoy at all. There's been times where I've wanted to scrub this off. So I can understand the hype for this and just how much people love this stuff, but I can't share those sentiments. I would not repurchase this again. This would be a pass for me. So it is, sorry, it is what it is, but for me, no. Here's the last one, first or fifth, any way you want to look at this. This is from Gucci. Gucci Guilty Absolute. Finally found a bottle of this here in Canada. It's never been released. I had to rely on a local discounter to pick this up for me. A good friend actually sent me a sample. That's how I was able to try this. Joe from Tampa, thank you so much. I'm not sure if you watch my videos, but if you do, thank you for the sample of this and the many other things that you sent me. The first time I tried this, I wasn't a fan of this. I didn't like it. I got a lot of the original Gucci Guilty sweetness out of this deep in the underlying base. I just, I can always pick up a little bit of that original Gucci Guilty. I didn't like it. And I got a lot of that freshness from this too, which I don't like in perfumes. But what I do like from this is the medicinal aspect. I got a lot of that bandages and ointment from this. And if anyone knows bandages, it's me. I'm always getting cut up at work. I'm wearing multiple bandages every day. And this just reminds me of wet, soggy, ointment-filled bandages. Supposed to be a leather and vetiver based perfume. I can't say I get a whole lot of leather from this. What I do get is that saltiness from leather that you get from a queer fragrance. I can't say I get leather per se, but I do get that saltiness. So would this be a repurchase? Yes, I would absolutely, 100% I would repurchase this again. I'd even look for the bigger bottle, the 150 mil. This is the 90 mil. Rumors are this will be discontinued if it's not already. I've heard it multiple times from multiple different places. I'm not sure if it's discontinued or not, but repurchase, absolutely I would. Gucci guilty, I would repurchase this. So there you have it, 5 designer fragrances. Would I purchase them again? Let me know what you guys think. Would you repurchase any of these? Why or why not? Let me know what you think of my choices. No hard feelings. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.